Hi everyone, the Spiderman here. So guys, as the title says, I'm going to be rehousing one of my tarantulas today, and it's in this little enclosure here. Like I said in my previous video, I got this from a friend at the British Tarantula show in 2019, and I actually forgot to put the label on the actual enclosure. So all I know is a Poecilotheria species. I think it could be a smithy, but don't hold me to that. But you can see it does need a rehousing to a bigger enclosure. You can just see the tarantula there. It's very difficult to see with the reflection from the daylight. So I'm going to be rehousing it into one of these enclosures, which is a 32-ounce deli cup. In here I have my Poecilotheria unsexed, just like the Poecilotheria species in there. They are both unsexed. So yeah, I've got these 32-ounce deli cups from the Spider Shop a few years ago. I got 10. I think they were about £6-7 if I remember rightly. So yeah, but you can see the size difference between each enclosure. So this one will have plenty more room to move around. So in my trusty little cabinet down here, I have plenty of them 32-ounce deli cups, and these, there they all are, just there. I've used these many times over the years, so most of them have ventilation holes in. So yeah, what I'll do is, guys, I'll put some substrate in there, a little water dish, and some cork bark. So guys, with the substrate inside the enclosure, I'll give the enclosure a mould spray a little bit later, but I have my bag of cork bark here, and this being an arboreal species, they like to climb up the cork bark. I think that might be a little bit big. Let's just try that. No, that's a little bit big. That bit should be okay. Haha. Perfect. I had my hand tattoo done, guys. I had it all touched up, and that looks a lot better than it did. So there we go. I just need to get a little water dish and just put it where my thumb is, just there, and yeah, that should be okay. And like I said, I'll give it a mould spray as well, but yeah, that should be absolutely perfect. I'll put a little bit of sphagnum moss in there just to create some humidity inside the enclosure, but yeah, the ventilation holes are all there. So I'll put the water dish in, put some sphagnum moss in, and then the last thing to do is to put the tarantula in its new home. So guys, with the sphagnum moss inside the enclosure and a little water dish as well, so I've got my syringe here, so let's just quickly fill up that water dish. I'll just spray a little bit of water around the enclosure. So the hardest part, guys, now is to get this beautiful tarantula in its new home. So guys, I've got my camera on a tripod, which is a lot easier. I can just use my two hands. So what I usually do is, the tarantula usually stays on the cork bark, but it actually hasn't this time. You can see that's the old monk there, so we'll just leave that to one side. I was hoping it would stay on the cork bark, but it actually hasn't. So the tarantula is just at the bottom of its old enclosure, so I'm hoping that this one is going to be very good. Only time will tell. It's fairly big. It's around about the 2-inch mark. It's not coming out of the enclosure. Here it comes. I might just, I don't think I can place it inside, can I? No, it's going to be too big, unfortunately. Just need to have a little bit of patience. Let's just turn this away around, and it keeps going back down. And there we go. So it's gone straight down in the cork bark. Took a little bit of time, guys, but like I said, you have to have a little bit of patience. And there we go. I'll put the lid on now, so I don't really want it to escape. Won't be a good idea. So guys, the last thing to do is put the lid on its new enclosure. It has ventilation holes in the lid as well, so you can see the size difference, like I said earlier, between each enclosure. So I get these 32-ounce deli cups from the Spider Shop UK, a fantastic company. I'll leave a link in the description, guys. Please check out the Spider Shop. I've known Lee a few years now. I've met him at the British Tarantula show numerous times over the years, and fantastic person to deal with, an amazing company. So I hope you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for watching, everyone.